Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
In today's presentation, I am going to show you guys about why the ocean water is salty. So, without further ado, let's get right into it, shall we?
Yes.
Now, everywhere you go, we see water everywhere. Obviously, in the ocean, there is a vast amount of water. But the question is, why is the ocean salty? Now, thank you for concentration for giving me this video. And as we all know, the Earth is made up of 70% of water, with the Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, Southern Ocean, and Arctic Ocean, to name the least. Now, some oceans do have bigger amount of salt when compared to other oceans, but the average is around 3.5% salt per ocean. Why is the ocean salty? Because at the bottom of the ocean, at the floor of it, there are a lot of minerals getting swirled around and stirred around, and that causes the salt mineral to escape from the bottom of the ocean and dissolve into the ocean water itself. So that's one factor. But why does lakes, streams, and rivers doesn't have any of salt in them? But now, as it turns out, lakes, streams, and rivers do have salt in them, but in a much more smaller scale when compared to the ocean. Now, not only that, the salt in the lake are having much harder time trying to dissolve in the lake, because there is streams and rivers trying to push the mineral into the ocean. And guess what? Where does the salt end up? Back in the ocean, right? So now, not only does the ocean able to produce their own salt, it's also having a salt income from the lake by the river and the stream. Alright, so makes sense so far? But now, some oceans or lakes is not very fortunate enough to be able to have streams or river, and that causes a salt buildup. Naming the Dead Sea or the Great Salt Lake, for example, there are a lot of salt building up over the years, making them very salty. As we can see from the graph here, the Great Salt Lake have an amazing amount of salt, being 27%, with the Dead Sea rising up to 34%. Now there is more than enough to make the water uninhabitable for aquatic life. You can see the fishes are dead if they are trying to live there. So now we got the answer to why the ocean water is salty. There are many factors that are providing us on the amount of salt in the ocean. So what do we get from this video and this presentation? We can now know that the Pacific Ocean, Southern Ocean, Indian Ocean, Atlantic, and Arctic have an average of 3.5% of salt in them. But there are obviously it's not very accurate, because we can't have a real measurement into the ocean by just maybe looking at it or just tasting it. So there is just a calculation that lots of professionals did, and they found out that 3.5% is the average. So that's why the ocean is salty. Thank you very much for your attention. I would like